try not to move too much your body. So it's kind of more lifting up and bring it down. And even when you bring your leg down, try to lengthen your body. We're going to roll a little bit the heel, which is not that easy to do. So you can hold to your knees, so it's not the whole leg doing it. So you're just rolling, making some circles from your heel. The ball of the foot is on the floor. And then we're going to reverse that. Very good. Lower that down. So bend a little bit your knees. And then let's do now the knee. Just move that knee. The other one is stable, just one. And then reverse it. The foot kind of moves a little bit, but just on the bottom. So you're not lifting it. And now we're going to move the whole hip as well using. So you're lifting again your heel, and let's circle. The other side stays stable. And we breathe, we inhale and exhale, and then we're going to reverse it. Now we're going to full range of motion of that. And bring it back down. Stand a moment there. And then let's get the other foot. So now we're going to do just the ankle again. It might feel different. And if you can avoid going sideways all the way, try to stay on your center. And then reverse. And paying attention that it's not the whole thigh working, just your heel. Bring it down, bend again your knees. And then just go on the knee, moving that in and out. So the hip stays kind of very stable. It has internal movement, and then reverse it. Very good, and just let's move the hip. Very good, and bring it back down. Very good, bring your arms up. And then let's reach up towards the ceiling and go over to one side. And then come up. And then go over to the other side. And come up. And go over to one side. Lengthening, feel especially this side, the lengthen. And the other one reaching away. And now get again tall and go over to the other side. So we're going to use this now with rotation. So let's go over, and then from the waist, reach away from you. And then bring it back to the center. Let's do the other side. And then again, reach over, lengthen, and then from the waist, turn over, look up if you can to your thumb. And then bring it back. And then lower your arms all the way down. Open your legs wide. So let's bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Take a breath and lengthen. Open that to the side. Palms facing up the ceiling. So let's rotate again from your waist. So go over from your waist, looking back if you can to your thumb, and bring it back. And go over to the other side. If you can, keep your hips facing forward. So you're just rolling from. And if you can avoid using the arms to do the work, so use the waist. So the arms just follow, going over. And one more time to this side. From here, we're going to turn again to the other side. We're going to reach down to the floor, looking up with your thumb if that's possible. Taking a breath, coming up. And then exhale, coming over. Take a breath in, turn. Exhale, go down, in, come up. Exhale, over, in. Exhale, back up. In, up. Exhale, last one, turn, keeping the hips down, and reach it back down, and bring bring it back, and move. Bring back your legs together. Let's start lifting now. Your right knee up for a couple of times. So every time, front your left and lift your right. So aiming, can I pull my stomach in and up while I lift up? And can I do that one more time and go down? Let's try on the other side. Lifting up. This is actually also a good balance movement. And bring it down. Think about again, lifting up and in so you can stabilize. Bring it down. And one more. And bring it down. Good. So now we're going to pretend we're jumping. Bend your elbows. Make a fist with your hand. So let's get it, pull it up a little bit into cardio. So lift up again, but keep up. So we're doing still Pilates. So very gently. So avoid the pumping, getting heavy into your feet. Just be light. You're almost floating. Up, 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 up. Very good. Very nice. And now we're going to try to go backwards. So you're kicking like your heels. So let's practice this first. Kick back, almost kicking your buttocks. And then let's move it. Up again, very gently. Think about being tall. Up, back, back. And then slowly bring it down. Bring your legs back together. Take a breath in. Exhale. Let's do one more. Take a breath in. And exhale. And then let's go down to the floor. You can take one leg forward, lift your back heel, keeping the body kind of straight, going down. So you can right here. And then just if you need to keep your hands and go down to the floor and sit up straight. You can do that also in a chair. So if you're in your chair, come to the front of your chair. And the first time is try to sit up straight. If you need, hold to your hands around your thighs. We're going to take a breath in lengthening. On the exhalation, we're going to tilt the pelvis. And then on the inhale, the pelvis comes down. So you can hold here. Take a breath, so we lengthen back to center. Exhale. Chin goes towards, looking at your belly button to make sure you're supporting. Up, and then bring it up. And one more. So now that we're here, feet should be on the floor. If you start lifting here, your feet up, just come a little bit higher. So you want to have your stomach muscles in, and you want to feel the core and not your back. So the back actually is lengthened. And bring your hands next to you, so even if you're sitting down, you can do this, and let's pump into that 100. In and exhale. If you're more advanced, you can start taking one leg up without falling backwards. And you can pull the second. And breathe in, chin still down, looking at your belly. And exhale. And take a breath for a count of 5. And exhale for a count of 5. And now we can experience also experiment with it. Percussive breathing, so that we'll be sniffing in for 5, and then through your mouth for 5, and then just sniff in for 5, while you keep on pumping, and exhale. And inhale, if that's much you're doing it forward, you still can do it this way. And then slowly take a breath, reach a little bit more forward, and then slowly come back down onto your mat or your bed if you want. And let's take both heels on the floor, lift your toes and both of the feet up, and then gently just slide. So make sure, bring your hands on the top of your pelvis on the top and slide the legs down all the way down. Just one. That extends, keep stretched out arms go now down towards next to your body. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and away from your ears. And your gaze is actually more towards the ceiling, even though allow the chin, again, to tilt, pull down, so you feel a good stretch in your back. Then on the next exhalation, take now one leg up. So if that is hard, then you can bend your knee. That's fine, either one. So we're going to do single leg circles. So we're going to external rotate the thighs, so from your hip joint. And then we're going to circle, cross it over, going down and up. So we're going to go, take a breath in and exhale. And breathe and exhale. And breathe. Actually, if you're even sitting down, you can do that on a sitting with lifting that thigh off the chair, one of them, and do the circle with the bent knees. And let's reverse. 1 and 2. Now pay attention that the other hip is staying long and stable without moving it this way. So you want to stabilize. So everything is down here from your core, all these muscles supporting you, also your back muscles supporting you. So there should be no arch and you should not be pressing them, and bring it down. Take a breath. Take another inhalation. Now make sure that the leg you just worked lengthens through your heel. So you actually can even feel a nice stretch in your back. And then take another breath in, and then gently bring your leg, knee up, and bring it up. Point the toes so you can lengthen, or you can flat set. So you can feel, okay, which is the one I want to do, which is the one I need. So I'm pointing that, but I avoid of curling the toes doing this. Just keep long in step. And then external rotate your leg, keep the other foot straight and flex, and then circle over for 1. And then again, if that is hard, keep the leg straight, do it with the other hip should be staying down regardless. If you're here and if you're sitting, you're still sitting up straight and you're working here at that hip joint. We're getting some mobility into that area. We're actually oiling that hip joint, and then bring it back, or you have it straight. Reaching, very nice, arms are long, neck is long, you're looking up, and then slowly bring it back down to the floor. Okay, we're going to do something similar, but a little bit more fun version with more movement. Bring your arms near-cheek. Again, we're going to lift again the leg, the first leg we did. We're going to lengthen that. We're going to extend the other one. The rules of this one, your head and your shoulders stay on the ground. The rest of the body moves. So what does it mean? When I cross over, my hip lifts, I lengthen forward. I go for full range of motion. Now my other hip lifts, but not my shoulders or my head. And then I come back. And then I go again. Over, reach, up. And every time, just forward, the range of motion allow you without really jamming. Feel that breathe, the lengthening, exhaling, contracting, and inhaling. So let's go the opposite. So let's take it up, over, and back, and up, over, and back, and over, and back, and last one, and bring it down. You probably can feel at least that one foot is a lot longer than the other one. All right, so we just lengthen. Let's go for the other one. Take a breath, keep extending the other leg, lengthen that leg, and again, external rotate that thigh, and then cross it over, lengthen, reach, and up. So this time the other hip can move, but not your shoulders. Lengthen, breathe out when you come up, breathe in when you lengthen. And let's reverse it. So you want to go up, over, back down, up, over, back down, up, over, back down, up, over, and back down, and bring your legs back to the center. Bend both knees, and bring your arms back behind you. Actually, let's bring the legs, stretch them out first to make sure you're even, and then you feel also the lengthen and your hip bones flatter now, and then gently bend the knees. And we're going to take one leg again. The first one, my case is the right. So bring the knees together so your thighs are together. And bring your arms back behind you. Lengthen without arching. So your belly button is pressed down towards the floor. And then bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Tuck chin to chest. And then just reach first towards your shins or knees, wherever you reach. And then bring it back. And again, tuck chin to chest. Reach it up. Coming up. Then back down. And coming up. So here we're really good. So turn up from your waist over toward the knee. Instead towards the floor, reach over to the knee. Like almost I want to reach past it. And then go over to the other side. And reach. And reach. And reach. And reach. And then go back down. Bring your arms back up. Relax. Make sure your lower back without pressing and stretch. Now you can bring your foot a little bit away from you. And this you don't have to do. This is a little bit more advanced. So here we can come up to a sitting from here. So let's bring the arms up, tuck chin to chest, and then gently peel up, peel up, peel up. Take your time, no jumping until you come up. And then slowly bring it down. And bend your knee. Bring your arms back down. So we're going to do now the other leg. So extend that leg out. Bring your arms up and back. And first we're just going to get those muscles contracting here. We're not going up yet. Taking a breath in on the exhalation, tuck chin to chest. And then just over your knee if you can. And then bring it back. And then again, over to the knee. And bring it back. And the third time, over to the knee. And now reach over to the side like you want to pass that knee. And go over to the other one. And come up. And breathe out every time you reach. So pulling the stomach in and up. Avoiding the shoulders doing the work. So reach, really contracting into this. Must be burning, hopefully. And then slowly bring your arms back. And now keep your legs still up. So we're going to try to come all the way up. If that is an option, if not, don't worry. You just can go back to the lifting up wherever you can. Or here's a little bit that might help you. Taking chin to chest, coming up. Perhaps you can hold to your thighs, and that will help you to come up. That counts as well. That's not cheating. And then slowly bring it back down. Bend your knees, bring them close to your chest, and just gently rock from side to side. We're going to turn up to the stomach. And then over, we call this prone. And bring your hands, palms of the foot. Bring your thighs together, lengthen this leg. When we lengthen, probably you have to press your hips a little bit down to the floor. Now the shoulders tend to drop, so lift them up towards the ceiling and engage in it. First exercise, lift now, look at your forehead. So when I lift it, I just put it so it's aligned with my spine. And then I'm going to start lifting the chest. And I need to roll my shoulder blades down and in to allow that to happen. If I pull my stomach in, I might feel a stretch and no discomfort in my lumbar spine. And then slowly bring it back down. We're going to do that again. Again, think about your thighs, inner thighs are towards each other. Pubic bone is down. Shoulders lifting. And then again, just lift a little bit your head up and tilt slightly your nose. Not much because that would be too much. And then gently again, lift it up. Now, if that was easy and you feel you're not feeling your lumbar spine, you're going to press your knuckles down, and then you're going to try to sit. And I lift up without shrugging my shoulders. So I'm lifting up, lengthening, pulling my stomach in, shoulders are back, and then slowly coming back. We're going to extend arms out, and we're going to bring the feet parallel this time. We're going to stretch a moment the fingers and the feet so you can move a little bit your pelvis up and down, allowing the back to stretch. You can move it to the side and back to the point where you have again the pubic bone down. So here you can even bring the belly button off the floor. See if that is something you can create. Now we're going to lift the right arm and the left side of the floor. So we're going to lengthen. Like somebody's pulling you through your hand, somebody's pulling through your leg. But we're trying to avoid to do this. It's not how high you go, it's can you go even with thigh and arms. And bring it down. Head stays down. And this is easy, so you don't feel like that's too much work. Then you can lift also your head up with your arm up, but as a union, not independently. And one more time here, head down or take it with you. And then slowly bring it down. Let's do the other side. So let's get ready. Head stays first down. Make sure your shoulders are down. Taking a breath in, lift your arm and your thigh. Lengthen it away from you, creating space. And then slowly bring it down. And then again, let's lift it up. And bring it down. And now you want to add your head, lift it up. So your ear and your arm are at the same level. Leg is still stretching away from you. And bring it down one more time. Take a breath in and exhaling. And bring it back. Bring your hands close next to your chest. Bend your knees. And sit back into shell pose. Taking a couple of refreshing breaths. And then we're going to go down onto your side. So we can bring the hand to your head. This position allows you, instead of leaning with your whole rib cage, to lift up. So you want to be lifted with your thigh up. This hand can go in front of you, so stabilizing your shoulder. And then you're going to bring the leg in front of you, and you're going to stretch it forward and back. And forward, keeping the level. So you want to be hip high, you don't want to drop or lift. So you want to stay there, and up, and last one here, and back, and bring your leg back down. Now we want to lift the leg up. So let's do it with the leg parallel, your foot parallel towards the floor. So you're lifting up, and back down, and lifting. So this stays up. That's the key. If I'm here, of course, I can go a lot more. But if I'm here, I really have to control. And then we're going to take advantage to really lengthen. So you want to create a lengthen of your body, of your leg, away from those muscles. And last one here. So now we're going to turn the toes up to the ceiling and go up and down. And again, this stays up and down. You can have your hand underneath here to make sure you're not dropping down to the floor. Last one. Good. And now you're going to be here. And we're going to keep that foot parallel again, hip high. And we're going to imagine this foot or the whole leg is in a cylinder. And the cylinder is as width as big as a basketball ball. And now we're going to think about doing circles within that cylinder. And again, this is lifted, this stabilizes, so we're going away. We're working all those gluteal muscles here. And then let's reverse it. If that is too hard for you to keep it, you can be down on the floor as well. But think about then you lift here your ribs up. And then exhale and release. Bend your knees. And then take now the top arm, slide the other one, stay up here. Let's bring now the hand to the ankle. And then reach up and reach over. And bring it down. So bend, now that you're here, just bend a little bit. And now let's lift this ribs up. So you're lifting from here and here to reach over, feeling the nice stretch. And bring it over. And let's just swing the legs. And let's go to the other side. I did not forget. So bring again your body down. And one elbow up. The feet a little bit forward, like in a banana shape. And then again, make sure we have the ribs up, and we're going to bring the leg forward and back. And then again, forward. Actually, you can play if you want with your foot. You can flex your foot if you want forward, point it back, or keep it the whole time flexed. Whatever feels good for you, or perhaps whatever feels more challenging. The key is keeping the leg at the same level the whole time, and then bring it back. And then we're going to keep the thigh parallel and the foot parallel to the floor, and we're going to lift it up and back down. Lift it up. When you go down, think you have a heavy weight in and down, so you're pressing a lot of weight down. And your mind, you can get even 50 pounds perhaps. Some people can even get 100. Or you might just want to get nothing or 1 pound. It's up to you. Let's turn the toes up to the ceiling. Keeping again the ribs up. And then going up and down, up and down, up and down, and up and down. Bring your foot again parallel. Imagine again that cylinder that we had on the other side, like dropping it in. And now we're going to do some circles. And breathe and expand everything out of the hip joint. Avoid using the whole back or doing this or leaning back. Make sure you're shifted with your hips or stacked on top of each other. And then reverse it. So you can get all these muscles here working, perhaps burning. And this shoulder, instead of being here, keep it back. So there's a lot of things to think about. And bring it down, and you can do it at your pace anytime you want. And then slowly with the bottom arm, come back up. Hold to your ankles. Bring your arm up. Reach up. Allow this to stretch. Feels so good. And then go over. If you want and can, open that chest to the ceiling. And looking up to your thumb. And opens even more. And then exhale, bring their arm down, bend your elbow. And again, we're going to think about lifting this side up when we come up. So lift it up, allowing this to stretch in order to lift. Breathe it in and out. Gently, good. And then exhale, bring it up. Reach with the top arm, side, the other one. Make it here, either stay with straight legs or cross. Your hands sit up straight. Feeling a moment your sit bones, opening your arms to the side. Take a breath, lengthening. And slowly, very good. So let's see if we can do it without lifting the shoulders. No more tension. So we imagine our arms are like clouds. So they go up and they're very, very light. And they can reach up. We have in that. So now let's see if we can stretch all the muscles from the side and the back without arching. So you want really to lengthen. Breathe at an exhalation, just lengthen a little bit more, and then open your hands. Hug yourself. You did such a great job. Thank you for joining, and see you again. Bye.